Hello, friends. Today a little late in the day to do the video, but nonetheless, we'll continue our journey. Um, Last time we had updated the files and we had our package.json and the send digest available. And let's commit this and see if we get any error. Then I think most probably we'll have to get the weekly digest component to be friendly, compatible with this approach. So let's see how we have updated package and send digest. So this simple comment I'll put for this one, and let's have it synced. It is synced now, so let's look at the deployments, and we are looking at mostly 40 seconds of deployment. Oh, this one just failed very quickly. Let me see why it failed. So let's look at this. So this one says could not resolve email slash weekly digest.tsx. Okay, so looks like the pre-build step doesn't allow us to do the weekly digest. So I will say, so let me copy this text because this is going to be the most relevant error message for us. So we copy this, we go to PennyWize. So I'll have to go to PennyWize project, and we have PennyWize 5, so we'll use that. My weekly digest .tsx is, and then I have to copy the weekly digest.tsx. So let's look at that. This one, Control A, Control C, and then we can pass that one across. And so we have sent that. Looks like it will tell us to update the weekly digest. So let's see what it's thinking about. Actually, I can think of because it's becoming darker. Let me turn on the light and let's see what we can do. Okay, it should be API emails, but the script points to email weekly digest.tsx. There's the corrected package.json. So this should be API slash emails. Okay. Let's copy this. Let's see what it says. Let's copy this. It's the error is just the wrong input path. The file lives at API emails weekly digest.tsx, but the script points to emails weekly digest. So here's a corrected package.json which we have copied, and then make sure that the handler imports the compiled file or JS in the same API folder. So it becomes compiled slash dot slash compiled slash this. So do we have that in this? It is dot API dot compiled, something like that. So that one, that's it. Pre-build will run email builds before the normal build on Vercel, and the import will resolve. So let's make that change. So now our package.json gets this, that has updated our file. When we look at package.json, it becomes API slash, and we don't have anything else. Let's change that. Updated or fix updated weekly digest path, and then we will commit and sync. And then over here we have the PennyWize. No, we'll look at the deployments again. We'll check if the deployment looks good. We'll refresh this. There is one more commit now. Fix updated weekly digest. So looks like the pre-build looks good, and what we can do. I think the will run correctly, but in the meantime, what we can do is we can see that the weekly digest are sent to preferences. In the preferences, it's sent to me, my two users, and then I will, once the deployment is done, I will trigger the job. So yes, that ran successfully. Now let's go to settings and cron jobs, and let's run the send digest. Actually, let's run the dry one first. So let me go here. This is the dry run one. So let's run this. That runs the job correctly, no email sent. And now let's send the emails. So this time we'll run the jobs properly. Send digest, view logs, live logs. This was the previous one, 1846, 646. And yeah, this is the next one. So this one also looks green, looks good. Let me see what it opens up. Okay, I don't see more information. Do I see emails? Let me check the emails. Did I receive any email? Yeah, I did receive emails. So let's see. I don't see any logs. So let me bring in my email. Oh, wait, I need to push it here. I do see emails, and let me see here. I can see the email coming in. So this one is the same email with the AI suggestion, and this one is with the smallest AI suggestion. And then this is the one liner that we have. Okay, yeah, emails, I'm receiving the email. So now we can say we have used the component. We haven't used the component for, sorry, we haven't used the component for the monthly digest. Right now it's just for the weekly digest, so I'll mark it as done, and then we'll, because later on we are going to make the same changes for monthly reports, um I'm going to work on that later on. So let's delete this row and let's put our name on the next one. So this one is going to be in email. PennyWize logo is showing with a question mark. So yes, we are seeing this as a question mark. So let's see. I'll copy this, send it to PennyWize, and I'll say that the same thing in email. PennyWize logo is showing with a question mark. So let's see what PennyWize has to say. Most probably is that some path issue where the image should have been saved. It's not saved correctly. So let's, if we look at it, it should be in the assets. So we have source and we have assets, and here we have this PNG. Now this is the mini version, right? Okay, this is the bigger version, this is the smaller version, this min. And if we try to understand it in weekly digest, we have a URL, we are passing the logo URL over here. So that is in the send digest. We should be able to see the logo URL. This is the logo URL sent to the render weekly digest, and that logo URL is coming from the environment file public logo URL. So that goes into the site brand and then PennyWize logo.png. So now let's go over there. That goes to my project. There is a asset source, I need to search for brand. Okay. Mm, so it's at the rate site, and site is at pennywise.vercel.app, and within that we have a brand section. So do we have a brand section here? Source, do we have a brand? No, we don't. We should have had the brand. So now, and we are looking at the send digest. This one we are looking at Pennywise logo. Let me see what logo. Oh, page.tsx. I don't have it in the source file. So what I need to do is here it says the question is almost always a blocked unsupported image SVG, especially for a URL that the email client can't fetch. Fix it by inline the logo with CID so that the image is embedded in the event itself. Do we have a Pennywise logo? I have to see that one. It should be there. I don't know if it is there. I don't see the Pennywise logo. So then in this also I don't see logo. This one is 600 KB. Okay, looks like that even that mini SVG doesn't work. So I can ask ChatGPT, where should I save the logo? Where should I save the logo file? Save it in the app's public asset so that the function can fetch it and then embed via CID. Where front end public. Okay, so let's go to front end React Finance, which is here. Front end React Finance source. No, we should go to public. Brand and PennyWize logo. It's there. PennyWize logo .svg. So this is that. So this one, yeah, I can see the logo. Public, brands, PennyWize logo. So I have the SVG here, and let's look at ChatGPT. It says it's in the public brand PennyWize logo .png. So it's brand. Actually, I can put this one. I like this one more. So PennyWize logo .png. So this is the PNG file that we created. So its location is going to be the public brand PennyWize logo -logo.png. Your domain brand PennyWize logo.png. This is the one. Okay, so that one was PennyWize logo.svg. That is why I think so it wasn't working. Now that this change is done, it has been updated here. Style icon is moved and becomes PennyWize logo.png, and string min is removed and deleted and updated into SVG. Okay, so updated email icon. So I can do one more thing. I don't need that min, so let's change it. When we come out of the brand, we don't have it, and here this SVG file, right, which was in the source assets, this one is not needed, so we can delete this one. Move to trash. That updates our code to just delete that, and then updated email icon and commit and sync. Okay, that makes it PennyWize logo.png, and I think this connection is good enough. So let's wait for the deployment. updated email icon. Okay, that should take care of the most probably. Let's see, 41 seconds. Okay, it's ready. Now we can, I think because I want to see the emails, I'm going to just run the cron job. And let's run the cron job. They should be done. Okay, they should be sent by now. Let's see, do we see emails? Yeah, we see new emails. Oh yeah, I do see those two new emails, and well, that is still a question mark. Hmm, let's see. They should have come by now. Why is it still a question mark? So they are PennyWize logo.png, and hmm, let's see. And we have public. So we need to out of source. We need to go to public brand png. Let's see what happens with SVG. Maybe it's a format issue. say gives 404 not found. So we are seeing this 404 not found here, and we are going to say this one. So this one should work. Let's till its investigation. Let's open this. This one opens in the preview, but we would want to open it in ChatGPT. So investigating. We would want to revert back to PNG. And then go to ChatGPT and see what suggestion he has come up with. I should be on 5. I don't know how I went on 4. This issues. The 404 logo means Vercel isn't finding the static file in your deployed build. Here's how to fix it fast. Quick checklist. Put the logo in the right place. Path in repo. Front end public brand PennyWize logo dot png. So do we have that? The repo public brand PennyWize logo dot png. Yeah. And then commit it. We have it committed. Ensure Vercel is building on the right folder. Project setting general utility. So when we go to Vercel project project settings. So we need to go to Vercel project settings general root directory. Project settings general root directory. Okay, so we'll continue with this next time. Uh, let's investigate more on this and let's continue with this images thing. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please continue to view, subscribe, and also visit the website, and also try to see if you can become a member, as well as you can try to see explore the application and see if there's anything that is helpful for you. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for your time, guys.